Hello. Hello, hello. Is anybody here? Anybody here? I don't see anybody. There's nobody. Nobody in the eye. Brandy says she's on her way. It's just me. Me and my reindeer. There he is. Me and my deer. That's it. That's all. And Sherry. And Sherry's here. Hello, Sherry. Hi. I'm just sitting here on Facebook. You know how Facebook has this section of like reels, the reels on Facebook? Should I wait until Brandy's done? She's primping and she's, making herself beautiful. Let me know when you're ready. You're presentable. Are you presentable now? Okay.
Oh, no. Am I presentable? I don't know.
Anyhow, these crazy reels I've been watching, they're all about decorating for Christmas. And I'm like,
I haven't decorated nothing.
holy cow, some of these people, some of this stuff, I'm like, do people really do this kind of stuff? I mean, like, insanity.
Oh, yeah. Some people go all out. I ain't got nothing up yet. I ain't got time to get nothing up yet.
Insanity. How much is they put in their houses and stuff? I'm just like, wow. Okay.
You have a lot that you put in your house.
But not like this. Not like this.
I'm gonna put a tree up and my little sparkle pal. That's it. That's what's gonna be up in my
tree and a sparkle pal.
Yeah, and yeah, tree and a sparkle house. Sparkle house.
Well, I still haven't put ornaments on the tree. I'm waiting on cats. The cats are deciding if I can put ornaments on the tree or not. Sunny, who was in the tree all the time last year, has not really shown any interest. That little girl, though, her and I, we're going to fight. We're going to fight.
She wants the tree this year?
She's been in the tree twice. I'm like, and we just put it up last night. I'm like, girlfriend?
Wait, so she's been in there with no ornaments on it?
No. Maybe if I put ornaments on it, she wouldn't.
Maybe she won't.
Except she doesn't go in it from the outside, where the ornaments would be. She doesn't go in it that way. She goes underneath the tree and she goes up like in the middle where the trunk is and stuff.
Oh my God.
We're going to fight. Her and I, we're going to fight.
Minnie's like, okay, little girl.
She might be locked up in a bedroom for the next several weeks. I don't know.
But I need to get near the tree.
I know, right? Sherry's here and Michelle's here. Mary Lou is not working, so Mary Lou gets to hang out. Mary Lou. Lynn and Brenda and Karen are here. I think that's it. We got the regular crew here. We're all here. Yeah, we're here. We're hanging out. Look, this hair right here. Why do I have this little hair growing right here and it just wants to be right there?
Oh, I know. I've got little wispy.
Oh my God.
I got to get my hair redone.
Well, I just got mine done today. And I don't know. She did something. She made it do that. I don't know how she did that. But it's driving me nuts. I'm ready to go just get hairspray and be like, or like a bobby pin or something. I don't know. Something's got to happen. Anyhow. All right. So this book, it's a fast, quick little read. I start reading it and I'm like, I'm done before I know it. Right?
Yep.
Fast. So you knew he wasn't going to stay away from her.
You wouldn't have a book if he did.
Right. That's true.
We would not have a book if he
story would have been over a long time ago. Right?
Yeah, that was a short book.
Yep, that was fun. Sorry, I just kicked my desk. Sorry.
That's okay. I keep touching the I've got this attached to a chair.
Yeah.
And the table keeps touching the chair.
Yeah.
So it keeps swinging.
So guess what, Brenda? Guess what? I was just watching a video. I was watching Larry Reed's, and she was talking about her most anticipated books coming up for 2026. Guess who's got a new book? 2026, early in the year. Our girl. Our girl does. It's
Ah,
got a beautiful cover, too. It's got an absolutely gorgeous cover. It's really pretty.
oh, wow.
And it says, she said it's supposed to be sort of like a sequel or something, or a continuation to this book. But if you remember, we read 2 other books of hers that were supposed to be part of like a little series or something, very loosely tied together, if I remember right.
Yeah.
Very, very loosely tied.
Like it wasn't where you just felt like it was, oh no, it kind of felt like they were 2 separates.
Yeah, it was like somebody that was in the first book ended up in the next book or something like that. Anyhow, but yeah, so there's that to look forward to next year.
There you go.
Yeah,
But
so,
yeah, I mean, you know, I knew he was going to come back.
yep,
I mean, it had to be. And,
sure,
you know, now she's done it. Now she done it.
yep.
And I'm
And-
sorry.
And now they've agreed they're gonna date. They're gonna date. They're gonna be a boyfriend and girlfriend. They're gonna date. They're gonna try long term, whatever.
How cute was it when his office staff were asking, well, she didn't say she'd be your girlfriend, and he calls her, hey,
Yeah, I don't know. Hang on, let me find
have
out.
to be your girlfriend? Yeah.
Oh, then yeah, I'll be your girlfriend. Sure. Yeah. Yeah. And then, the bet with her brother about the conference. She's got to pay for a tattoo, I guess, because
She got to pay for a tattoo because she did not win that bet.
I mean, there was a conference. However,
He just
he just
he only
didn't
used
sign
that
up for it.
to go there.
He never signed up for it. But there was one. So there truly was one. Yeah, that's
Like seriously, he was only looking for conferences in that area
exactly. Yeah.
as an excuse because he knew he was gonna. He wanted to see her, but he wanted to have some sort of excuse, even though
reason to come that way. Yeah.
even though he didn't actually sign up to do said conference.
Right. Yes. Mm-hmm. So I mean, this time was, and now he's all worried about her and that crappy little piece of car she's got. He keeps doing even worse and worse things.
Well, I mean, my God, it gave her lots of leaves and a mouse, dead mouse.
Isn't that funny? Oh, that was hilarious. Oh my God, that was.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
It's like they finally got the little vent thing to work from under the, Grandma said, there's this air under there, and well, they finally got it to cut loose and work, I guess.
Now we got to figure out where Dad is going at 2:00.
Oh, Dad's got, I don't know. I'm very suspicious of Dad. Dad's getting a little shady there.
I mean, the excuse that he had for why he left the other time, and then to find out that he's leaving at 2 something in the morning.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I understand it's got to be very difficult to watch the person that you love, who you were going to spend the rest of your life with, be what she is. But the one person she does remember and count on
is him. And like she totally freaked out when he wasn't there. And they were like trying to do everything they could to soothe her and be like, hey, listen, and she just freaking right out. Yeah.
But I mean, like I said, I've seen stories of people who got Alzheimer's at an early age, and it is hard on their loved ones. I mean, I've had a grandmother with Alzheimer's, and Wayne's grandparents, and I mean, so it is difficult because they don't always remember you.
Right.
They don't remember what's happening, what has happened, and they do. The hard part, I guess, is when they get that. I guess it's called like sundowning or something.
In the evening, they really lose their.
They get really, And and if you change their routine and I mean, they already don't remember. I couldn't even imagine. It would scare me too if all of a sudden I don't remember anything. I don't remember anybody that's around me. Like, I think that would freak anybody out.
Yep.
You know, the
Absolutely.
one and only person that you know is not there, but everybody else, and they're telling you, like, could you even imagine what it's got to be like when they're like, I'm your daughter, and
And you're like, I don't know who you are. I don't know you. Yeah.
You know, where am I? Who are you?
Who
You
are
know,
you people? Yeah. Why am I here? What's happening? Where's, yeah, I know.
I mean, that's something I'm going, oh, I really hope that I don't get Alzheimer's, because like that would have to be terrifying. Like,
Right.
to think of my mind gone.
Mary Lou's mom got mean and would curse and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
See, Dale and I have had this conversation a few times because his mom had some dementia there at the end, and that, So, I mean, if you had to choose, would you rather have dementia or have some ailment, illness, whatever that's painful and terrible and have to go through all that? Which would be better? I don't know.
I don't know, because I like my mind, and to me, if you don't have that part of you, like, then what part? I mean, yeah, okay, so you might not be in pain, at least physical pain, but you're in an emotional pain the entire time. And I know Wayne's grandfather, when he got dementia, oh, he was mean.
Hello, Joe.
Except to me. He kept mistaking me for his wife and would try to be fresh.
Oh.
And she'd be like, what's that? Because he would try to pitch my butt, grab my boobs, he tried to do everything.
Oh, boy.
And I'm like, no.
Yeah, I don't. And then, the reason we kind of talk about that, like, pain, terrible illness, or you just kind of, I mean, I don't know. At some point, do they kind of just like check out completely and they don't really know what's happening and they're just, I don't know. Either way, it's not good.
Because the thing is that when you have dementia, you're no longer yourself. I mean, you're your body, but you're not you anymore. And I mean, from what I've seen, both situations are going to cause heartache on your family.
Right.
When you have something physical, there might be medications that can help you. But with dementia, they don't have anything.
Well, there is medication that they can give you. There's things that can help you be calmer and things like that, for sure.
But they can't give you back your memories.
No, they can't. But if you're seriously ill and you have cancer and you're not yourself then either, and then you're in a lot of pain, and then you get ornery and cranky that way too. Trust me, I know. My mom did,
Yeah.
She didn't want things to happen. She wanted things this way or that way, and she didn't want, either way, I prefer, let's just go in our sleep. Let's just, have a major heart attack or something and just be gone one day, and that's it. Done, over,
Minnie just wants it. If it's my time, it's gone, done, over. I'm finished.
Exactly. Yep. I know. But
because one way you have your mind, but you also know that you're dying.
Right.
You know that your time is ending.
Right.
You're well aware that your time is ending.
Yes. So that's hard. That's hard when you're, Alzheimer's, dementia. You might not understand that part of it. You're just like, Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, because we've got Wayne's grandmother. She doesn't. She has a little slight touch of dementia, but I mean, she's gotten to. I don't know if y'all you know the stage where they want to sleep all the time. They don't want to eat.
Mm-hmm.
It's you know we know that we're probably looking at not much
Yeah.
longer.
Yeah, that was Dale's mom. That's what she did. She
And
just kind
it's
of shut
difficult
down
to
and she
watch
wasn't.
them
Yeah.
turn into basically a skeleton.
Yep.
It's so difficult. But I mean,
Yep. They don't eat. They don't want to get out of bed. They don't want to do anything anymore. That's it. They're done. They've checked out, and your body will take over, and that's it. Yeah.
so I mean, yeah, this is hard. If anybody's ever had people that go through dementia, this book and
Yeah.
it did give that trigger warning
Yeah.
at the beginning.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, it gave at the beginning, hey, just FYI, this book deals with, you know, these
Mhm.
situations just so that you know that,
Oh
you know,
yeah. Yeah, it does. Yeah.
so I knew going in we were going to be dealing with dementia and Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
But I mean, her mom is relatively young.
Yeah.
So, it's like, oh my goodness, what caused that? But
I
I
think
feel like
I think I
dad
told
is,
you.
I don't know what dad is doing. I
I
don't
think
know
I
what's
told you
happening.
that there was a teacher that I taught with that she was still teaching, and then she would start having some difficulties at school and at work and stuff, and people would be like, "Did you forget to do X, Y, or Z, or whatever?" And things finally got to the point where they were like, "You probably shouldn't be teaching anymore." And then she was done and she was diagnosed and all that. It
Oh,
was
well,
a few years, after that, but she had to go home and her husband had to take care of her, and she was only probably in her 50s. Yeah.
oh, wow.
Yep.
Yeah, that got to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just keep hoping for. I don't know. Because I'm terrified of death. I am terrified of death. I mean, I know at some point it's going to happen, but it's like I want to keep going for as long as I can possibly keep going, unless something happens to turn me into a vegetable and a machine is taking care of me. If that's what's keeping me alive is a
Right.
machine.
You don't want that. Right. And I don't think anybody really does. You're not alive that way. You're not. It's just,
A machine is keeping you go. If a machine,
yeah.
if they turn it off and you go, well, then you were supposed to go prior to that.
Yep. 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 They're just keeping your organs going, and that's about it.
Yep. Oh, Joe says if you want a really quick read, the Santa suit.
Yeah.
I know, right, Brenda? I do. My thing, I guess, is when I think about it, I'm like, so wait, 1 minute I'm here and I'm aware, and the next I'm just gone. Like it just cease to like what I don't know. I just
Right. I know.
freaks me
I
out.
know. I know.
So I keep, you have these moments of deja vu. So, it's like, well, do you relive the life again? But like, no, like it's just, I don't know. I'm just terrified of it. So
Yep.
terrified of it.
I know. I don't like to think about it a whole lot.
I like to think that hopefully, I mean, I know I'm 50 now. I'm 50, but I feel like there's still plenty of life to live. Is what I
Oh,
feel
yeah.
like.
Sure.
This is not the end of my life.
Living into your 80s is easy. I mean, that's a good 30 years. Yeah, look at it that way.
Yeah.
Mary Lou,
So
are you talking about for book club? How far in advance do we know?
we already know what we're reading next.
What?
We already know what we're reading next.
We do, yes. We have our next 2 books plotted out already. Beyond that, we don't. But yeah, the next one's a long one. It's going to take a long time to read that puppy. It's a big book.
And then I forgot, what are we reading after that one?
The next one is part of a series, Mary Lou. So we've read the first 2 books already. So that one, I don't know. I mean, you could read it. It's just you might miss out on what happened in the first 2 books. And then after that, we're doing that cozy mystery in the yarn.
Oh, yes.
Cozy mystery at the yarn shop.
The yarn shop.
What is the name of that one? I can tell you that one. It's going to be a while before we get to that one, Mary Lou, but I think that one will be fun. Oh, it's not.
Yeah, the one we're reading
on Skein of Death.
On Skein of Death, yeah, because the other one we had fine print and terms and conditions.
And now we're the final offer.
And now we're at the final offer. Yeah. And I feel like that you have to kind of read the first 2 to understand the whole family dynamic.
Yeah.
And what's happening.
Yeah. Yeah. So then after that one, that'll take us a while. We're going to have this one finished by the end of the year, by the end of December. And we'll jump right in January with the other one. And that one's going to take a while. Like how many pages? I showed it last week, didn't I?
It was thick.
Yeah.
It was thick. Yeah, lots of pages.
It's a big boy. It's a big boy. It's a big one. It's a big one. I mean, I guess I got a lot to wrap up here for the final offer. So, you know.
Because I feel like they're going to wrap up both of the first 2 relationships even more. And then you're finally going to get.
Oh, no. Hang on. Is that? Hang on. No, that's the acknowledgments. Hang on. Let's find the last page. 583 pages.
That's happening in 4 times. That's
583 pages.
Yeah, that one's going to take a little bit to get through.
Yes, it is. So, Alana, and well, that's Alana. Hang on, let's go to another chapter. Alana and God, all the chapters are Alana's chapters here in the middle of the book. Another one with Alana. What? Who's the dude? Where's the dude's chapters? What the heck? Normally they kind of switch back and forth, different point of views, perspective, whatnot. Cal.
Mary Lou, I get mine off of Amazon.
It's Cal's book. Yeah, I buy all mine. Well, I don't buy all of mine on Amazon. I do go to the bookstore from time to time, or Meijer. I get,
I download all of mine, so.
Yeah, and I try to get the physical books because I like to have them in my hand to, yeah.
And yes, so the Yarn Shop book is the start of a series.
It is. I had heard about one of them, but it was like the 3rd book in the series. And that was one that I mentioned to Brandy a while back. And she's like, oh, but it's part of a series. And I'm like, yeah, but they're not really like, you don't have to read them together or anything. But we decided we would read the first one. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Hopefully this one will be good, like a good representation of a cozy mystery.
Yeah, hopefully.
Because mine that I'm reading, like I said, I am in the final book of my Dragon Rider series that I'm reading. And I'm just like, it's so weird. I'm so glad that I wasn't reading this at the same time as we were reading Fourth Wing. Because there's some things that are in common. I so would have gotten those 2 books mixed up.
Yeah. Well, yeah, after that, we'll have to, that'll get us, this book, I anticipate, if we start it in January, beginning of January, it's going to take us well into February to finish this thing. This huge book. This is what we're reading next. Final offer.
Like, I have a suggestion that maybe while you're thinking through the holiday, or in January sometime, maybe Mindy put up a post in your group that says, give some good book club suggestions. And then we'll have a list that we can go through and see.
It's got weird stuff on the cover. I don't understand what the deal is on the cover. Anyhow. Well, I do have the next section plotted out here.
Mindy ignored what I just said.
Oh, no, I heard you. I'm sorry.
I was thinking, what do you think about that?
We've done that before.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, we had a list. I think we had a list, and we had
you and I had a list together.
Yeah.
And then we asked what people thought.
Yeah, we had people pick or whatever, or vote or something. So this time we're reading through chapter 31.
Okay, so read 31, not 32.
Yep, read 31. This is how this section ends. This is exactly how dogs end up in the witness protection program, I muttered. I've always wanted a pug. Well, today's your lucky day.
Okay, we're going to get another dog.
Somebody getting a pug? It said at the beginning something happens with a dog. Well, at the very beginning, he kept the dog from the lady who wanted to...
Who was abusing it.
Yeah. But then in those little trigger warnings, it said, I just read it. It says there's a scene where a dog is in peril. The dog doesn't die. The main character's dog will never die.
Well, that's good to know. Jake from State Farm does not die.
Right? He will not. The dog will not die. We won't let the dog die. People can die, but
people die.
This is not a story where the dog will die. No.
Well, someone did an Instagram story, and they were like, or no, it was a comedian. I tell you about it, was a comedian, and the comedian was like, yeah, my dad got sick and he passed away, and nobody says anything, and of course my dog got run over by a car. Oh God! You hear, and he's like, really? Nobody said anything about my dad dying, but I say my dog got run over by a car.
Right?
We
don't have to worry about it. The dog's not going to die. There's something that happens with the dog, though. There's something else that happens. Well, clearly we got a pug. There's a pug coming into play here somewhere. Hang on, I'm trying to look it up. It's on Skein of... Do you know what?
Hey, Brenda, what did I say that was funny? I like being funny. I just don't know sometimes.
Do you know what I put in? What I tried to hunt for? I tried to hunt for Skein on Main. That's a yarn store in Michigan.
I don't think that's going to be our book.
No. That's a yarn store in Michigan, though. Oh boy. On Skein of Death.
Yeah, I have watched a few movies where the dog doesn't make it, and I have cried and it doesn't matter how many times I watch it. So, if you want a movie, but you don't want that to happen, do not watch Marley and Me. There's one where there's a cop dog. Don't do that.
You know what? I don't really cry. I don't cry at books. I don't very often cry at movies or anything like that. But there's two movies I can think of that have made me cry. One was Beaches, and one was Marley. Those
Marley
two.
and Me?
Yep.
That one, oh my God, that Marley and Me is so, which I do cry at movies and books, but that one, just.
Mary Lou, no. On Skein of Death is written by Brittany Presley.
Okay.
Brittany Presley. But when I brought that one up, I was hunting for it on Skein of Death. Wait. No, wait.
What?
On the cover of the book, it has a different name. Okay, hang on. I'll get back to that in just a second.
Another
Okay.
one not to watch if you don't want to cry is Turner and Hooch.
Oh, I've never seen that.
Oh, I don't know.
But when I was bringing that up, here's another series of books. I'll come back to that one in a second. This one is about. Hang on, I'm going back to it. Hang on. Dogs. It looks like dogs and knitting in that one. Knit to Kill, a Black Sheep and Company mystery. Pearls and Poison. There's a cat involved in that one. There's a cat on the cover. Hounds of the Basket Stitch. There's another dog on that cover. And then Strangers on a Skein. That's the fourth book. That's got 2 dogs on the cover of that one. So they're knitting and animals and I don't know. Interesting. Okay.
Sounds kind of cute.
Let me go back. So why does this have 2 different names? On the cover, it says Allie, like Plater, plot something. But oh, I see why. That Brittany person is a narrator if you're listening to it.
Yeah, because I see a Riverbank knitting mystery, Allie Plater.
I got it. There was like 2 names coming up. There was one name on the book, but at the top when you searched and the title comes up, it had this other name. I was like, what in the world?
But yeah, listen. Okay, so the Riverbank knitting mystery has 3.
Yeah.
And the Black Sheep and Company have 5.
Yeah, they got a few more. Oh, you want to talk about a cute little cover, though? Let me see if I can get it to come up here. Give it a second to focus and come into. Come on. Come on. There we go. Look how cute that is.
That's not cute.
Dogs in like socks, cowls, and hats. Scarves, hats. I don't have any narrators, Brenda. I don't ever listen to anything that is narrated. Even if Alexa reads a book to me, a Kindle book, it's just the Alexa voice. Just the Alexa voice.
Although the picture on Hounds of the Basket Stitch looks cute too.
I know they all have animals on them.
I don't know. I don't see any animals on the first one.
No, Knit to Kill doesn't seem to have an animal on that one, but there's a cat on number 2, a little dog, that's a little Pomeranian, and the hound one. Then those guys in their coats and not coats, scarves and hats.
Yep.
And then another little dog on. Interesting. Who knew there were that many little mystery books about places?
Oh, there's tons. I can't tell you how many I've found that have cats and dogs, but some of them.
I was
the cat is a writer. There's a mystery
talking about
writer.
places that have knitting and crochet and yarn shops and stuff. Here's another series about them. While the Pretty One Knits. Knit to Die. Oh my gosh. Murder Wears Mittens. That's a whole nother series. The Seaside Knitters. The Yarn Retreat Mysteries. These are all series. Isn't that crazy?
Crochet ones. Crochet and Corpses.
Oh, there is crochet. A lot of them are knit.
On Murder. Murder by Cheesecake. How is that? You better not die.
Oh, goodness.
Gull and Bone, Seaside Knitters.
There's so many. It's so many. Then there's a whole books. Then there's bookstores. Now there's bookstore mystery series, bookstore cafe.
Dead men don't crochet.
Oh my gosh, that would be true.
Crochet and cauldrons. Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
One for the hooks. A crochet mystery.
Mary was just like, so what's the title? What's the title? The one that we're reading after this is on Skein of Death.
A ton of crochet mysteries. A ton.
Really?
Looking for trouble.
Funny. How funny.
For better or worsted.
Ah!
Not N-O-K-N-O-T, guilty.
Yeah. Not knit to kill. No.
Like, look at this cute cover.
Skein of Death. Skein of Death.
One for the hooks.
Oh, that's cute.
With a little doggy.
No, these are funny. Definitely funny. All right. It is time for dinner. Leftovers.
A Stitch in Crime. Oh my God.
Oh, this one only comes as a mass market, so it's going to be the smaller book. It won't come as a bigger book.
Oh, okay. I may have to read this myself. That Crochet and Cauldrons. It's part of a vampire knitting club.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
It's book 3 of 15 vampire knitting. But hold on. I got to see this. What's the first one called? The first one is called The Vampire Knitting Club. First in a paranormal cozy mystery series. It's just called The Vampire Knitting Club. Stitches and Witches. Oh, okay. How much now?
Here goes Brandy. Look out.
99 cents for the first one. And then they charge you $4.99, then $5.99, then $4.99.
Man, there are 16 books in the Hooked on Murder series on the Crochet Mystery ones. There's 16 in that series. Crazy. You could be reading cozy mysteries about crochet for your entire lifetime.
Oh yeah. If I did these, there's 15 in this. Oh my God. There's 15 in this. But I might pay for that one. I may hold on. You listen to the what this one says. Let's see. Hold on. So let's see. Vampires Who Knit, a troublemaking witch. Who killed Granny? And is she really dead? At a crossroads between a cringe-worthy past tied to Toad and an uncertain future, she's not exactly homeless, but it's close. Lucy Swift travels to Oxford to visit her grandmother. With Gran's undying love to count on and Cardinal Wolsey's Gran's knitting shop to keep her busy, Lucy can catch her breath and figure out what she's going to do. Except it turns out that Gran is the undying, or at least the undead. But there's a death certificate and a will leaving the knitting shop to Lucy, and a lot of people going in and out who never use the door, including Gran, who's just as loving as ever and prone to knitting sweaters at warp speed late at night. What exactly is going on? When Lucy discovers that Gran did not die peacefully in her sleep, but was murdered, she had to bring the killer to justice without tipping off the law that there's no body in the grave. Between a hot 600-year-old vampire and a distant detective inspector, both of whom always seem to be there for her, Lucy finds her life getting more complicated than a triple cable cardigan. The only one who seems to know what's going on is her cat, or is it her familiar?
Oh, God. Oh, boy. Oh,
that sounds good, y'all.
That one's too much for me. That one's just too much for me. We got vampires, which I don't like, and dead things, not dead things, and then we got murder, and so now whoa, that's a lot. That's just a lot. Anyhow,
it is a lot, but it's kind of up my.
You enjoy that one, Brandy. You have a good time with that one. All righty, we're gonna let you guys go, and it's dinner time here. So
I'm eating leftovers.
So are we. I made a roast the other day, so we're having leftover roast.
I have an assignment, and I've got it's gonna be potato wedge, or not potato. They're not potato wedges. They're
She's having something. We don't know what, but something.
It's potato skins. That's what it is. Potato skins. And I don't know if I'm going to eat anything else with it, but we'll see.
Right. Okay. Well, we'll see you guys next time. Have a good night, everybody. We're hunkering down for snow. We're ready for snow to come.